Google just wiped $2 billion of Figma's market cap in one day, and every designer I know panicked. But here's what nobody is telling you. Stitch isn't a Figma killer, it's something way more interesting. I've been testing it for a week inside my design studio, and I found 3 use cases that already change how we work. One file that makes any AI tool understand your brand, a Claude Code comment that generates hero concepts on autopilot, and the third one, honestly, it feels like having Jarvis design your layouts while you talk. I will break down all 3, and at the end of the video, I will show you what Figma did 5 days later that changed everything. To give you more context about what is Stitch, it's a new tool made by Google, and essentially it's an AI design agent, which means that you can just prompt, as you can see on the video, and it will give you a nice design. It can be for websites, for mobile app, whatever. And as you can see, it went pretty viral on X. It has been released only a week ago, and I'm going to show you the best use cases I found. To access it, by the way, you just want to type stitch.withgoogle.com, then just click enter and sign up with your Google account. So the way it works is very simple. You can just write your prompt, for example, build me a website design for a creative agency. Then you just click enter, and after a few seconds you'll get the design ready. So far nothing special. This is like the basic way of using it, and you don't want to use Stitch like this. Now let me show you the interesting features. The first thing is that, as you can see, it has also generated a design system, and this is exactly what we want. And the best part is that if you click on the design system, and if you go over here, we have this DESIGN.md file. For those who don't know, it's like a document that you can then upload to Claude Code, ChatGPT, or any other AI tools. And as you can see, it will basically give the guidelines on how the brand looks like. It will make sure that when you generate some assets for your brand, for example, social media posts, it will be consistent and will actually respect the colors, fonts, and so on of your brand. So in our studio, this is something we deliver to each client now. And it's very simple. All we have to do is to upload one of the design that we made, for example, this landing page. Then we just click on it and say, create a design system based on the visual direction of this site. And boom, we now have our complete design system that we can also edit by ourselves if we click over there, because sometimes the AI may make some mistakes. So it's not a problem, you can edit it manually. And after that, we get the DESIGN.md that you can just copy and deliver to the client. This is also very useful if you plan to do the development by yourself, because with this DESIGN.md, you'll make sure that the AI doesn't make any mistake and create AI slope designs. So DESIGN.md is a game changer for handoffs, but what if Stitch could actually generate designs for you? That is use case 2, and this is where it gets really wild. By the way, if you are a designer trying to figure out where AI fits in your workflow, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join my free weekly newsletter. I test all the AI tools so you don't have to. Now guys, I'm going to show you the setup we've added to our studio and which make us save so much time. First of all, you want to open Claude Code and click on bypass permissions, and essentially we've set up a bunch of commands that will help us streamline our workflow. So if we click on / we can see that we have a lot of commands to animate, to brainstorm, to do some brand research, and also we have a Stitch integration, which means that if I run the command brand concepts, as you can see here, and that I then include the name of my clients. So for the example, I'm going to write Rishav, and that I click enter, is going to basically take all the information we have about the Rishav project. It's actually connected to our Notion database in which we have all of our clients. And here we have all the research and strategy documents that we made, also with the help of AI. And essentially Claude Code will just go through each document to gather all the context. Then, as you can see over here, it will go through the Stitch inspiration document that we've created. So in this example, we've just created this document called Rishav, so the name of the client, inspiration, and then we've added a bunch of references that we like. He's now saying got all 5 screen details, let me visually analyze each reference by downloading the screenshots. So he downloads it, he then make a report, and after that he starts to generate the concepts. Once it's done, it creates this Notion subpage within the database and then just describe the concept he has in mind. But it doesn't stop here, which is totally crazy because everything is automated. I've just run one command and that's it. The next step is that it creates a whole new project called Reshaft Brand Concepts, and it generates 3 landing pages concepts. And this is pretty insane because it follows exactly what's written in the concept, and it also takes into account all the research and strategy work. So now all we have to do is to just copy the design like this, copy to Figma, convert, copy. Then inside the new design file we can just paste the design, and everything is built using auto layout, so now we can just edit the design by ourselves. Because again, Stitch is great to give you some foundations, but after that you really need to refine the design. We are not at the point yet where you can just prompt the AI and it will give you a stunning design that you can sell for thousands of dollars. But one thing that you can do though is to basically copy paste all your concepts and just have a call with your client to discuss what is the direction that he prefers, and this will make you save a lot of time. And guys, if you want to get access to this complete system and you want to have the instructions on how to set this up in your Claude Code, I'm giving this away for free, so you can just click in the first link of the video description, download it, follow the instructions, and you'll get the exact same system. Also on top of that, Google Stitch is completely free for now as it's still in beta, so it means that you literally have unlimited generations for your designs. Alright, what I'm about to show you is the feature that crashed Figma stock, and after that I will show you Figma's response, which honestly might be even more impressive. And finally guys, I want to show you the most impressive feature of Google Stitch, and it's actually this small icon. If you click on it...
Hey, what are we designing today?
Okay, I want to build a website for my creative agency, so help me design some concepts.
A creative agency website. That's exciting. Are we thinking mobile or desktop first?
I'd say desktop.
Desktop it is. What screens are essential for a creative agency website? Home, portfolio, maybe a services and contact page?
I want to keep it simple, so I want a home page and a portfolio page and also a contact page, let's say, yeah.
Perfect. A clean core structure. I'll design these 3 pages with a bold, modern look that really showcases your creativity. On it, working on the creative agency website now.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty impressive. And at the time I'm speaking right now, it's also recording my voice. So you get the point on how it works. You're just on your design Canva and you're speaking live with an AI agent. And it's basically designing for me, as you can see. And you can also iterate with him. So if, let's say, I don't really like the dark mode, I can just be like, okay, I want to have a primary color of blue, let's say, and a light mode, and it will just make the updates for you in live. So this is pretty impressive, even though I don't use this feature a lot because I find that there are some limitations. So yeah, give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments. So Google dropped all of this, Figma stock crashed, and then 5 days later, Figma did something nobody expected. Now let's talk about Figma's response. And the first thing we can notice if we go to their X account, we can see that they have completely changed the bio. As you can see, it's now written agents meet the canvas. They made this announcement 5 days after Google Stitch announced their new version of the tool. And now what you can do is just use Claude Code to get access to your Figma and design for you. As you can see on the video, this is Claude Code designing, taking the control of your computer and designing instead of you. So we can really see a shift in the design industry. Now the biggest design companies start to really embrace AI and understand that they have to adapt. Otherwise, tools like Google Stitch or Pencil.dev will just take their place in the market. Let me know in the comments if you want another video about Figma AI, because I didn't try it yet, to be honest. I was more focused on Google Stitch. But if you want me to try it, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to do it. So, Google Stitch or Figma? Should designers actually be worried? Here's my honest take. I think designers should be excited. Why? Because it means that we have way more competition on the market, which means better tools for us. The real question isn't Stitch versus Figma, it's are you the designer who wants to adapt and wants to try new workflows, try new tools, or you the one who pretends that they don't exist? The taste argument, Figma can generate designs, but it cannot judge quality. That's actually your job, your taste, your eyes, your decisions. So I'm personally using both Stitch for ideation and also DESIGN.md, like I showed you in the video, but also Figma to then refine the designs by myself. And I love it because I'm building faster than ever. By the way, I made the exact Claude Code skill I showed you, the one that generates hero design concepts from Stitch automatically. It's completely free, you can download it, first link in the video description. And I've also included some instructions on how to set up this Claude Code skill if you've never tried Claude Code before. And if you want to see how I build professional websites using Claude Code, click here to see the full workflow.